Why aren't they being loaded? SBB tracker? SBB tracker thinks I'm still Peter Pants. Let's try updating. Apparently there's an update. Unlock Mim. I don't want to find an econ spell. I want like Minotaur in this hero more, right? Fixed golden not being parsed correctly. It doesn't go back in the log file, right? To see what the placements were. If I click reattach. I guess we'll see. Hey, show, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. We're on our last game of Brawl for the night before plan to switch over to some Legion. We got here just in time for the start. Interesting. Really want this flipping into a 3. Interesting. Tracker seems to be frozen, but I think the tracker is doing things. So maybe the match history bar will update? No! 7 health cat too strong. How does anyone defeat the 7 health cat? Lock for black cat? Probably. There's a water wraith here too. Well, please no falling stars. I have 7 gold next turn because of Share Bear. Be just short of Cinderella plus Mixa. Just like sell the tiny. Let's see. The average placement overlay during hero select. I don't know. I never used it. Still have the wobble. Does make me better against falling stars, theoretically. Hey, the match history updated. Cool. I think I just needed to update. And yeah, now you can see why we lost a bunch of MMR. We got an 8th and a 6th. And aside from that, tonight's been like all thirds. Brutal. The backend code? Well, it's not due to the backend code, it's the log file. Got another reformat. And the way the tracker works is it reads the log file. It's the same reason why the data-driven gaming tracker doesn't work anymore. I just can't be asked to fix it. They completely reworked the file. Ow. It's nice. It's gotta be pork. It's Turkish here. Be a little greedy. Good luck, Friendly Spirit spell. It's just not a great spell for the fork. I think I just want to find a Masquerade Ball. I don't think I lock anything that's not Masquerade Ball. Its water rate has been pretty abysmal. Can't lie. Couldn't I play Gwent? Because the game's not fun, so why would I bother? Spent enough time being miserable playing that game. Moving on to better things. Which is an upgrade over the Mim. Makes me a lot better to Falling Stars, too. 3 gold's a lot, but sure. I feel like that's the normal response you're going to get as to why creators move away from a game that they had a high viewership for, and just stop finding the game fun. Stops being worth it. Minus Minnow in 7. It doesn't have to be. Could be earlier. How long has it been? It's been a while. I think the last time I played on stream was December. I played for a couple days. I played a bunch in October because I was casting the Open. I played a little bit more in November. And then I played for like 2 days after the December patch and was out. Oh, I played a day of Rogue Mage too, if you want to count that. I don't know. There wasn't really anyone asking about it until recently. I think it's because Red Dream started playing again. And we had both quit it around the same time. What's Rogue Mage? That's a very good question. That's a better question than you might think it is. Do you want to know what Rogue Mage is? It is... It's Project Golden Necker, if you remember what that is. It's the Gwent... I don't even want to call it a roguelike. Because all of the things that make roguelikes fun, Rogue Mage doesn't do. Which on 7? I can put Queen of Hearts on 7. I think I'm okay with this positioning. It's a game that didn't turn out the way it should have. Yeah. That's a way to put it. Nah, I haven't tried Cult of the Lamb. I was told to wait until it got a patch, so I figure I'm just gonna wait until it goes on sale. I probably wanted to buy Crafty. Crafty's pretty good. This is a ghost fight, though. Ambrosia! Why is it never Ambrosia when you want Ambrosia? It's messed up. What did Ruina end up being? Oh man, Ruina is so good in some parts. The highs are so high, but the tedium of the UI and the tedium of some of the combats is such a low, and I just didn't end up finishing it. UI got to, so you end up quitting. Yeah. For a game that's about, like, building decks to counter combats, the deck builder is one of the worst deck builders I've ever interacted with. And I don't mean that in the sense that, like, the deck building is shallow, I mean that in the sense that the UI is unusable. Spirit on Wicked Witch is a bit better than on Neon. Oh yeah, it is. Dwarfs, where are my dwarfs? I want some dwarfs. Give me the dwarfs. Dwarfs. Oh, did I skip an Amy? My bad. Perfect playlist timing. Yes, the OST also has some bangers. Do up more. I have seen the drama, yeah. On one hand, I think the community is probably ascribing more malice than they should to the change. But I mean, I decided very early once they announced the harvest changes that I was not going to play this league, but we got a sick tree comp. You hated Old Harvest. Do you play, like, SSF, or do you play Trade? Harvest was so important for getting anything crafted. It's Tiny bit. Oh, I guess Tiny is better than Witch. That's fair. Like, between losing Recombinators and losing... Like, honestly, when they said Recombinators weren't going to make core, I kind of decided I wasn't going to play the league. I think Recombinators are the only reason that I played last league as long as I did. Oh, yeah, Amy should be 5, too. It's also affected. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I think, like, Harvest was a big thing that made SSF feel playable. Yes. Sorry, the PoE drama from someone who's never played. So they didn't communicate in the patch notes that they were dropping the drop rates of items by a lot. Among other things. There were a lot of changes with this league that people didn't like. There's people complaining about the Exalted Orb to Divine Orb swap for whatever reason. Like, that seemed like a good change. Basically, the core top-end currency got changed from one orb to another. Harvest, which one of the most important ways to craft items in the game, got completely gutted. It's more... No, it's like at the top end, a 90% decrease in drops for like super juiced maps. For the average player, it's probably nowhere near 90%. It's a lot of div cards that are paid for. I mean, yeah, I could see for standard it being bad. I sort of get people that are playing standard not being happy with the swap. Can go while slamming Wisdom Scrolls. I'm pretty sure if you're alking and going, it's still nowhere near 90%. It's just the league mechanics got their drop rates gutted. But everything non-league mechanic got their drop rate upped. I think they just like underestimated how important the league mechanic drop rate was. Tree. I mean, I could play double echo. Oh no, it's a ghost fight. I don't need to do anything here. Oh, world tree? I don't know. Am I actually gonna get punished here? That's kind of funny. Yeah, I would rather attribute it to them just making mistakes than them being outright malicious. I don't know why I'm bothering to buy this. That said, the Path of Exile Reddit seems to think that the devs have it out for them for some reason. You don't have anything to gain by being malicious. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I want to see from Neon. Ambrosia. I'm probably gonna stay Dwarves. We'll see. We'll buy 6s. It's probably gonna be hard to pivot here. We'll see what Pants is doing. Yeah, the Reddit hate is insane. Like, Reddit is a little demented at the moment. Survive against Pants. It's pretty hard for Pants to deal 21. Awkward. I forgot that I had a Grail turn coming up. Don't need this. I guess I'll upgrade you. I could have cast a spell. I want this here. Definitely want a Lordy. Probably want to be playing Echo. Or Tweedles. Great Lordy. Love another Lordy. Minted for at least 5 years now. No, the PoE Reddit? The PoE Reddit's usually one of the more wholesome subreddits. Oh, right. Yeah, the Gwent sub's pretty bad. I don't interact with many gaming subreddits. I don't interact with many subreddits. I don't know how bad the Brawl one is. I like how Medusa's the only unit on his board. Do an SPB. Nope. It's not worth 4 gold when I can find Lordy. Not Lordy. Hey, Lordy. Play. Same one as always, the fall one. It's a single game subreddit that remained decent after going to a certain size. The EVE Online subreddit's pretty good. Path of Exile subreddit's pretty good. I think you just play games with bad communities. Played EVE? Yep. On and off for a couple years when I was in college. Okay, to be fair, I have not paid much attention to the EVE subreddit in the last couple years, but it was very good when I played. Run on what corpse? I was in BNI for a bit. I mostly just did station trading. Yeah, I was moderately space rich. Not like super space rich, but a little bit space rich. It's amazing how a game having trade systems as we go from literal station trading in EVE to playing SSF and Path of Exile, now that I think about it. I maybe could have gotten rid of it for the box. Yeah, I tried to do... I did random, like, court missions in Null for a bit. But most of my playtime was just station trading. That's Path of Exile. It's having a rough time right now. And people say Dwarves can't win lobbies. What a slog. What an absolute slog.